For this edition of the textbook, I personally created over 3,000 short videos to insert into the e-text. Let's go over the different types and how to find them. Begin by clicking on Start Here. Pick the chapter and section that you're working on, and click the link to the e-text. On the first page of each section, there's a link to a live video where an instructor works through one or more examples from each objective in that section. Also on the first page, there's a link to the prerequisites videos where I list the different prerequisite skills that are needed for this section, provide a quick reminder about those skills, and talk about how they'll be used in the upcoming section. As you make your way through the section, you will see the icon with the arrow in it that leads to a video of some type. Next to an objective, this is a concept video. This video will explain the background for solving systems of equations using the addition method. There is at least one of these videos for each objective, but in some cases there are more than one, and you'll find this icon throughout the section. Some of the concept videos incorporate the graphing website desmos.com to help students develop a greater understanding of that type of graph. For instance, this concept video from section 11.4 deals with graphing an absolute value function by shifting. The video goes through and first explains the basic graph. Then I go through and discuss how to graph this function by shifting. And then we turn to desmos.com, where through the use of sliders, I demonstrate the effect of h and k on the graph of y equals the absolute value of x minus h added to k. When you reach the examples, you will notice that there is an icon next to the example number, and that leads to a short video where I work through the solution to this example in full detail. I think this is really important because math is best presented and learned in real time rather than reading static words on a page. In the example videos, I work through the problems in a way to help you discover what should be done in this scenario. There are two related quick check exercises that go with each example, and each of those has their own video as well. When you click on the icon, you'll be taken to a short video in which I work through the problem. Part A of the quick check represents the engage part of the learning cycle. For part B of the quick check, I work through those and list each step in writing as a way to go back over what we've learned. As you make your way through the e-text, one good thing to try is to watch the example video and then try to solve the quick check part A on your own. Start the video and see if you've come up with the right solution, and if not, compare your solution to mine to see if you can further your understanding. Then repeat the process with quick check B. Try the problem first, then watch the video to see how you did. In many of the example videos or quick check videos that require graphing, I include the steps to graph the function using the MyMathLab graphing tool. For example, example 1 in section 11.3 begins with a by-hand walkthrough of how to graph this function. Notice I found important points, I plot them by hand on the graph, and list the domain and range. Then, as the video advances, I include the steps for graphing using the MyMathLab graphing tool. Select the parabola tool, plot the vertex, and plot one additional point. As students are learning to use the graphing tool in MyMathLab, I've found it to be really helpful for them to have a video example of just how to use that tool. If you want to find any of the videos from outside of the e-text, you can always click on Multimedia Library. For example, suppose I wanted to see the videos in Chapter 4, Section 3. select the chapter and section, select video, click on Find Now, and you'll see a list of the live section video, the example videos, the concept videos are listed as objectives, there's the prerequisite video, and finally, quick check examples and a note on study skills.